The courtroom was silent, but each testimony, every photo, every tear echoed like a scream of pain and fear spanning decades. Cassie Ventura Fine, once a shining star in the entertainment world, now stood before the court as a woman scarred, physically and emotionally, giving voice to the violence she endured. She spoke of the years of abuse, of being trapped in a cycle of psychological and physical torment. The wounds weren't only on her body, they ran deeper, etched into her soul. She described how Sean Combs took control of her life, isolating her, breaking her self-esteem, and forcing her into a life where only his will mattered. Witnesses described how Cassie was coerced into degrading sexual encounters known as freak-offs. Drug use, once an escape, became another tool of control. She testified that Combs provided the substances himself, keeping her dependent and too weakened to resist. Other women came forward too. Their stories echoed Cassie's: control, violence, fear. They all spoke of being not just physically assaulted but emotionally manipulated and psychologically imprisoned. When the prosecution presented photos, the courtroom saw the bruises, the swollen eyes, split lips, battered shoulders, and bruised legs. The images spoke louder than words. The most damning piece of evidence was a video showing Combs assaulting Cassie in a hotel hallway. It played over and over in court, each time hitting with the same force. Cassie testified, "I knew if I didn't run that night, I might not survive." Former friend Carrie Morgan backed up Don Richards' earlier testimony. Both said they saw Combs in fits of rage, and Cassie at the receiving end. The court heard how Combs monitored her calls, emails, and movements, surveillance disguised as care, but rooted in control. During cross-examination, the defense tried to cast doubt on Cassie's credibility. But her trembling voice, tear-filled eyes, and visible scars told a story the courtroom couldn't ignore. "This isn't just the story of one woman," the prosecutor said. "It's a pattern, a system where powerful men abuse their status and silence their victims." Each day, the atmosphere in the courtroom grew heavier. Outside the courthouse, crowds gathered, hoping for justice. On social media, Cassie was praised for her courage. But she herself said, "This isn't just about me. I'm speaking for all those still silent, still afraid." Now, all eyes are on the court's decision. If the charges are proven, this case won't just bring one man to justice, it could shake an entire system to its core. Because this is no longer just the story of one face, it is the story of thousands.